Hello, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be discussing circles. So this is again going back to the basics. All throughout the form and all throughout your pushing hands there are circles. Take advantage of them. Don't skip them, don't cut them short. Make them bigger, make them smaller, whichever helps you work through it. Right? All throughout the form there's circles, even in going down, coming up. See, there's a little circle of the hands at the top. As the elbows drag it down, it comes back around. Right. You push under here, that comes up and around in a nice circle. So do it from this side. Push down, up, down, around at the bottom. That draws a nice circle up as that comes across. Shift round, that loops up to a circle down. Across there, right? And as you finish here, when you step back, that draws everything back. The elbow down and turn, that draws a couple of little circles, one with the elbow, one with the hand. Watch the circles as you go through the form. It will feel smoother and it will help you get the form more correct. It also leads into the next movement quite nicely. But how does this apply when you're doing pushing hands? So when you're doing pushing hands, watch those circles. Your points of attack are going to be at the top or the bottom of the circle. You know, at some point during that circle, you're going to be able to either block the other person's circle or take over ownership of it and change it slightly into your circle. It's going to provide you a method in and a method out of attack. So say if someone's got your arm and they're twisting it up in a lock there, and that's going to go right up into your shoulder and you're all tense. So you draw the circle around because that pressure's going up and around, so you can draw it up and around that way, stretching their arm out. Because if you're twisting that and they go the other way, your arm's going to get twisted out that way. And then they can come up underneath your arm and take advantage of it. Similarly, if the arm's up this way, you could draw a little circle around that way to catch their hand, or you could even draw the circle around that way. You can change the circle depending on the pressure they're giving you. Rather than just running away from it and getting locked up, look for a way to exploit that circle. How can you use it? All throughout the pushing hands, if you can create a circle of pressure going around, so the other person is pushing and pulling on the same part of you at the same time, then you don't have to put very much effort in at all. You just create a circle of pressure that goes around and around and around. And then they're putting all the effort in and you're more easily able to control that. So like, say if someone's trying to pull your hands across like that, maybe your shoulders aren't very strong. Just connect your wrists, connect your forearms together. Allow that pressure to trap and roll in there, and then they're pushing and pulling against themselves, not you. You can do it at any point in that circle. You don't have to be like in that perfect position. You could drop it in there, be on the other side. Someone's pulling across there, you just drop a hand there to support that, right? And that so you're supporting that structure, not allowing your bows to collapse, not allowing your gaps to close down, creating gaps, allowing yourself a position of strength to work from. So just keep an eye out for circles. Circles also don't have to be just straight circles. As you get better at it, try adding circles into circles so you end up with more of a spiral. So someone's got your arm coming across here, and they're twisting this up from the inside. Right? You can drop and roll that around as you turn it. You're creating that circle down and around, and you're also creating a turning of your upper arm, which creates a spiral of pressure, making it a lot harder for them to actually deal with. Same goes when you're putting the pressure into someone else. If you can put the pressure in and add a tiny twist to it as you do it, you create a spiral of pressure that becomes a lot more difficult to navigate through for the other person. Just keep an eye on it, play with it in your pushing hands. Try not to cut circles off. Try to use the full circle. If you cut a circle off for yourself, you're going to find it a lot harder to actually carry on that movement afterwards, because you've just stopped and then suddenly you've got to start again. Imagine it like pushing a car. So if you're pushing it along and then you stop for a minute, it takes a lot more effort to get it rolling again. Whereas if you keep pushing it, then it's already past that momentum, that start of momentum, and it's moving along already. Same goes with the pressure from someone else. Rather than stopping them and then trying to pull them, you just add to that circle. You can feel where that circle's going and try and guide it in a way that's beneficial to you. So have a look at that, and I hope that's useful to you going through your pushing hands and your forms. Let me know if you've got any questions in the comments.